Thank you once again, family, for joining us on Live with Chatufa. We still continue to give you updates of what is happening in the nation as we are seeing the exciting, very, very exciting events that are happening in the politics of Zimbabwe. We are seeing Emmerson Mnangagwa almost underwater right now as pressure continues to mount upon him. And all that Varakashi and the supporters of the 2030 are doing is trying to wear a brave face, and yet the pressure is seriously mounting on them. The net is closing down on them, and they know it. Owen Mudha buys dozens of phones for youth militia. Actually, it's for youth militia for propaganda to try and save Mnangagwa, who is already underwater. And it is quite interesting how these guys think that youth militia could come on social media and dominate us on social media. They can't. They will never be able to dominate us. Takashibata kuti G. Let them come. We want them. Let them come. We want to see how much they can come and reason with us. I don't think we can be threatened by anyone who comes on social media to come and simply put the picture of Mnangagwa and say the best president the world has ever seen. And 2030, whether you like it or not. Do you think that is going to be intimidating us? Do you think that is going to change anything? It won't. Especially after the gunshots that have already been fired by the war veterans as well as General Chiwenga. I don't think that any propaganda could change the narrative. If Mnangagwa thinks that, Nana Mudha thinks that the noise that can be made in social media will change the narrative, it will never happen. Zimbabwean people, they know what is happening to them. They know their pockets. They look at their pockets. They open their pantries and fridges, and they are able to see kuti namo yatandavara, namo yapinda mumusha, right? And nobody would need to be told by any Murakashi or any militia of ZANU-PF that things are well. Things are not well. Things are definitely not well. So we will continue to be watching to see what is happening. But generally speaking, the guys are panicking and they're trying by all means to clutch on straws and think that they can save Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa is beyond redemption where he is right now because things are bad. Mnangagwa has dug the grave for himself already, and now it is just time to bury him. He thought he was going to be just always above the water, and yet Mnangagwa was neglecting a lot of very important things that have caused even people that are in ZANU-PF to shun him. Mnangagwa should have done better because he was given an opportunity where he could have turned the fortunes of Zimbabwe, the misfortunes of Zimbabwe into fortunes. But unfortunately, Mnangagwa thought that he got an opportunity to steal. Mnangagwa, like I have said in the past, he could still have enriched himself, but still running the country properly. Making sure that he doesn't open up the avenue to corruption to everyone. He would have simply made everyone at least get something, have a comfortable life, and then he can just be getting some corners where he can enrich himself somehow. I think he was going to be under less pressure than the pressure that we currently see upon Emmerson Mnangagwa. So I just want us to look at Owen Mudha as he was issuing funds to these young Varakashis and the things that they are going to come and dominate the space when it comes to the narrative and the information that is happening right now. The young Varakashis can be too small for us. I'm telling you, we are in our game, Takabata, and we are there to debunk the lies of ZANU-PF. We are here to make sure that hapana, Mnangagwa must just go. The propaganda this time around is not going to work. They can try all they want, but it's not going to be working. So Mnangagwa is celebrating. It says Midlands Province Secretary for Security Owen Mudha calls on Youth League to stand firm and vigilant, defending the party, the president, and the government across all social media platforms against detractors. Let's hear him speak there.
They should defend the leadership. You are there to defend the party and its leadership. Kana washora chigaro ichi isanohwanda nacho. Tiri kutsvaka vamwe zvino tiri kuvashaya nezvigaro zvedu panguva yatiri kuvapa.
Right. So there he is. So he thinks that he can influence the the narrative, and then Mnangagwa will become likable in Zimbabwe. No, Mnangagwa cannot be likable. Mnangagwa is rotten meat. There's no way that you can return it back to fresh. So he has been rejected, and he's going down, and he will continue to go down. So this is the reality on the ground. Let them try all they want, but the time for Mnangagwa is up. God is in it, and freedom is coming.